Today we're going to draw our final superhero on another sheet of drawing paper. You're also going to use a circle template to trace your head. This is going to help you so that your superhero is the right size. So your head's not way too small or way too big, so your body of your superhero will be the right size as well. You're going to need your practice squares, and you're going to think about what your favorite superhero selfie or the self-portrait is your favorite. I think I'm going to draw this one, and I'm going to use my circle tracer to put down on top of my paper where I think the head needs to go. If I put the circle way up here, I'll be drawing the head way up here and I won't have room for my hair. If I do it way down here, I won't have room for my body and my legs, okay? If I put it way over here, I won't have room for my left or right arm. Over here, I won't have room for my left arm. So I need to find a place in the middle, maybe a little bit up, so that I can make sure I have room for the whole body. I'm going to draw this body a little bit bigger probably. If you're drawing your superhero flying, you might want to put your circle at the bottom, but make sure you have room for your arms extended out, okay? Now, I think this will be a good place. I'm going to put my circle tracer there. I got my pencil ready with the hand I write with, and I'm holding my circle with my opposite hand real still, and I'm just going real light. I'm not pressing down very hard. Doesn't have to be hard, because if I want to erase, it'll be easier to erase if I don't draw it super hard, okay? And that's it. I made a circle, okay? Remember that some of us started our head off with a U so that we have room for the hair. You can leave it like a circle, or you can erase just the top so you'll have room for the hair. So I'll have room for this nice curly hair, okay? I'm drawing one from my idea sheet. It does not look like Miss Dalmy, but you know I did different examples so that different friends in the room will have good examples of what children might look like. So no, this is not me, but when you draw yours, it needs to be you, okay? Erasing a few little lines from my circle that are still there. And I'm taking my time, and I'm going nice and slow. If I need help drawing any shapes from the idea sheets to help me draw the arms and the legs or the superhero stuff, I can use my idea sheets again. Drawing with a pencil first. I need to make everything look pretty much the same. I don't want to make any big changes. If I'm deciding, oh, I don't like that mouth anymore, I want to draw a whole different mouth, I can practice it on the side of my idea sheet first, and then if I like it, I can draw it on here. So you see how you can practice new things if you decide to make a change, or you can draw a mouth from any of your other practice ones. So you can draw something different from your squares, or something that you practice first, okay? If I need help drawing that stick man, I'm drawing it really, really light. Like I am barely pressing down on my paper. That way I can erase my stick lines. I know that those lines are going to need to be erased later, okay? These are for children that need help drawing the body. Neck, and then I'm going around my stick person. If one of my body parts is way too skinny or way too wide, I can change it. Now, I made this into a skirt. If your superhero is wearing pants, yours is going to look different, okay? Now, after you draw the body on the outside, you can erase the inside stick person. Make sure you erase it really good this time. We didn't erase it very good on our practice squares because it wasn't very important, but now it's super important that you erase all of those stick person lines, and then you can redo the lines that got erased by accident, okay? Now I'm copying my idea sheet. I have some hands that kind of look like mittens. If I want to draw hands from another one of my idea sheets, I can. I don't have to stay with the same ones as long as I practiced it first. My armpit looks a little silly, so I'm going to make that line a little wider. And then I drew a symbol on my chest. I don't know what I was doing. I just drew some patterns. It can be the letter of your name, like a S for Superman, or it can be any kind of letter you want that can stand for a special superhero name, like A for Art Man or Art Girl, or R for Rainbow Girl, or C for Kitty Cat Girl, whatever you like. Practice it on your idea sheet first so you can make that letter nice and neat. Okay, boots. You didn't have to have boots, but you wanted to, that's okay. And some lines on the costume. Okay, I think I have everything. Oh, I forgot. I'm looking at my idea sheet and I see I forgot my eyelashes and eyebrows. Okay, looks good. Cape time. I like to make my cape really wavy so it looks like it's blowing in the wind. And I'm making it look like it's behind my superhero. Wow, I love it. After you draw your superhero, you're going to use a Sharpie to trace it, but I like to stop at this part, put my name on the back with a pencil because we don't put our name on the back with a Sharpie. If you're having a really rough time, you can start over on the back. Just retrace your circle and start over if you think you'd like to try again. But when you're happy with it, put your name on the back and we're going to outline or trace over our pencil lines. We are not coloring, we're just tracing. That means we're going to cover or draw over our pencil lines. I like to start on the head and trace everything on the head. Remember, I had to erase the top of the circle, so I'm not tracing the top of the circle. I erased it, but there's still a little bit showing. It's a good thing I was paying attention and I didn't trace over that line that was still there, okay? I'm not coloring in. The only thing that I color in is maybe the little dots of the eyeballs, and that's it. Everything else needs to stay white. That way we can color it with pencil colors later, so it can be nice and colorful. I'm gonna speed this up as I finish tracing, but when it's time for you to use a Sharpie, you're gonna go nice and slow so that you don't make any mistakes and accidentally go off your pencil line. If you do accidentally go off your pencil line, don't worry about it. Keep going, but try not to let it happen again. Boys and girls, I realized I forgot to draw my mask. I practiced it on my idea sheet first, or my practice squares, and then I drew it with a pencil on top of my drawing and then traced over it. Time to use pencil colors to color in our superheroes. Right now, I'm laying the pencil colors next to my skin to pick one that matches my skin the best. I think I found this one to be a good match. When you're coloring your skin, you color your face, your forehead, your nose, not your mask if your superhero is wearing a mask, and your hands, unless you're wearing gloves. Then you can color your hair. Please pick a color that matches your hair the best. You can test out the pencil colors on your Foursquare sheet if you want to know what color it is. When you're coloring, make sure you color solid. When you're choosing colors for your superhero's costume, you're only using 2 or 3 colors. Think about Batman or Superman or Spider-Man or Wonder Woman. They usually only have 2 or 3 colors for their costume. When you're coloring, make sure you color in solid, not scribble scratch. I shouldn't see the white paper showing through when you're coloring, so make sure you color in by pressing down kind of hard without breaking the pencil color, but press down hard enough to cover the white paper. This takes some strength, so it's a good thing you're tough so you can press down on those pencil colors. I'm coloring my mask right now, and remember, I'm choosing 2 or 3 colors to color my costume. More than that will be too much going on, so make sure you only use 2 or 3 colors for your costume. I'm coloring the cape right now, and I think I'm going to be using a pattern of the light green and another color that I've chosen. Make sure you don't leave it like that. Color it in nice and solid. You don't want to see the white showing through. You want to color it in as best as you can, and you want to color nice and neat. I'm going super fast, but you will not. You will be going nice and slow. Stay inside the lines as best you can and color solid so that the white paper doesn't show through. I'm going to continue coloring while you watch.